Hello everyone, and welcome to Blue Spoon Veggie. We're fast approaching the season of feasting and entertaining, so in this video I'm going to share 3 delicious but simple veggie side dishes. First, Brussels sprouts sautéed in a zesty orange and thyme butter, sherry maple roasted carrots, and a parsnip and rosemary gratin with a lovely cheesy walnutty crunch. Now let's get started on the first dish and enjoy some warm citrusy aromas. Zest a whole orange into some soft butter. All the ingredients are listed below. This flavoured butter can be made in advance if you like, and refrigerated for 3 days or frozen for 2 months, then defrosted in the fridge overnight. Grind in a good sprinkling of pepper. Add plenty of salt. This is salted butter as well, but I find Brussels sprouts benefit from generous seasoning. Next, gently strip the leaves from 3 sprigs of fresh thyme. What a herby aroma, this is a treat for the senses. Add the thyme to the orangey butter. Now cream together all of those ingredients. I have to ignore any instructions from my brain to give this orangey mix a taste. It's not icing. If you're forging straight ahead with sautéing just now, then leave the butter in the bowl. To chill or freeze the orange butter to use later on, roll it up in some baking paper. Give the ends a good twist. To really boost the orangey flavours later on, cut a quarter segment from the zested orange and set aside. Then reward your hard work with a cook's treat of the rest of the orange juiced. Time now to prep the Brussels sprouts, and all I'm going to do is halve these cute little specimens. If you have larger individuals, then feel free to quarter them. Once you've finished, transfer the chopped sprouts to a large pan and bring to the boil. Simmer for 7 minutes or until they're tender, then drain. When you're ready to sauté the sprouts, retrieve your flavoured butter and heat it up in a large frying pan. Fry the Brussels sprouts for 5 minutes until they start to caramelise a little. Then squeeze in the quarter orange, a very messy business, and you're ready to serve up this warmly flavoured side dish. The sweet butter complements the Brussels sprouts perfectly. From one seasonal veg to another now, this time pale earthy parsnips, which I'm going to glamorise with butter and cream and adorn with a cheesy nutty topping. The cheese I'm going to use is a goat's Gouda. I use this a lot in cooking, as you may have noticed if you've seen my other videos, because it has a good strong flavour and is really delicious. You could use any hard cheese you like though. Let's grate up our chosen cheese. For a lovely crunch, I'm using walnuts, so I'll chop those now, quite finely. You could use any nuts you prefer here. I have some nice soft butter, and I'm just going to add the cheese, panko breadcrumbs and walnuts to that and mix it all together. Panko breadcrumbs have a particularly airy, flaky texture, which makes this topping lovely and light. Mustn't forget some pepper and also some salt. Stir that through. Try to distribute the butter nice and evenly through the nutty crumbs, and that's the gratin topping finished. Next, let's chop the rosemary. Strip the leaves from the stems first, releasing their beautiful scent as you go. Then chop the leaves very finely. That's as fine as they're ever going to get, I think. Next, weigh out the butter. See below for full details of quantities and pour in the cream. This is double cream, that's cream with a fat content of around 48%. Then sprinkle the rosemary over that. Add salt and pepper to the butter bowl and then set that aside too, while we have a little quiet peeling and chopping time with the parsnips. Chop them into large chunks. Then transfer to a pan and bring to the boil. Let's leave that to bubble quietly for 10 to 12 minutes until they're tender. It's time now to bring out one of my favourite kitchen tools, my potato ricer. I highly recommend treating yourself to a ricer if you don't have one. People will marvel at your mash every time. This one is made by Joseph and it's been a great kitchen friend for many years. Drain the parsnips once they're tender. Let's mash the tender parsnip onto the butter, cream and rosemary now. More fibrous than potato, it takes a little extra oomph to mash parsnips. Give all that a good mix together. Then transfer the mash to an oven dish of your choice. Spread the mash out nice and evenly. Then spoon over the buttery crumble mix. I like to press the topping down gently so the texture stays light and airy. Bake at 180 degrees Celsius, that's 350 degrees Fahrenheit, for 30 minutes until golden. Quite a rich accompaniment. I reckon this will serve 6, along with the other side dishes you're likely to be serving. So delicious, crispy on top and light and fluffy below. Now this is a celebratory time of year, so I'm going to crack out a festive treat, some Oloroso sherry, for the final side dish I'm making today. This sherry is quite dry with a complex caramelly flavour and will match with maple syrup and sherry vinegar beautifully. Add roasted carrots and you'll have a sweet and delicious side dish. Before the sherry fun begins, I'll prep the carrots and put them on to roast. Top and tail each carrot. I'll give full details of all the ingredients below. Now for a bit of speedy peeling. Quarter each carrot lengthways. Transfer the carrot batons to a baking tray and spread out. This is a very full baking tray, but it'll all work out in the end. Sprinkle with salt and pepper. Drizzle them with sunflower or vegetable oil, and neutral tasting oil is best here, and roast for 40 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius. Give them a little mix up halfway through. It's sherry time now. Let's prepare an aromatic sauce for the carrots. In a small pan, gently heat the maple syrup and sherry. After around 5 minutes, this will have reduced slightly and give off a beautiful rich smell. Take a look at these interesting bubbles too. I'm going to add some sherry vinegar now, then cook gently for another couple of minutes. The fragrance is heavenly. I've retrieved the carrots from the oven now. They're caramelised and tender. Pour over the rich sherry sauce and return the tray to the oven for another 10 minutes, by which time the kitchen will be filled with even more warm, sweet scents. Along with other veggie side dishes, this will serve 6. You might even tempt some carrot haters with these, they're so good. I really hope you'll find these recipes useful for any celebration meal you're planning. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe for more recipes and foodie ideas from Blue Spoon Veggie.